Stop everything and listen. Your name has been on his mind. Now, what you're about to hear is key. There's a man with a lot of money. He has more wealth than you can imagine. Someone whose life seems completely different from yours. But he's made a firm decision, and the decision is final. There's no other option. This wealthy man is transferring your power of attorney to your name. All that's left is time. And time is short. And this moment counts as such. Don't let anything distract you. Act now before he gives everything away. This didn't come to you by chance. The angels have guided you here at this very moment. Seal this message as an act of faith. Subscribe now and write amen, because what we share here needs to be signed by the highest authority. Discover how great things are destined for you. That man holds a secret about you, a secret the world doesn't know. And today, that secret begins to be revealed. He's preparing to put a power of attorney in your name. It's not charity. It's not an impulse. It's a thought-out decision. You don't yet know the nature of the bond between you. Your life is connected to his. Your name is linked to what he built. His decision has a direct impact on your future. Don't get distracted now. What's coming is not ordinary. This information may change what comes next for you. Think about it for a moment. A message like this doesn't appear every day. A clear warning doesn't arrive every day. If you ignore it, it might not come back. Today is one of those days. This man isn't just someone with money. He's not just a distant figure behind walls and security. He's connected to you in a real way. Your inner self has already felt it, even if you haven't fully understood it. He's known it for a long time. He's been watching, waiting, searching for the right moment to reveal this connection. And now that moment is approaching. The date is set. It's already underway. If you let this go, the decision will change. He has determined that if there is no response, everything will be given to others. Nothing will be available afterward. Stay until the end of this message. Don't get distracted now. This is not the time to leave. Everything he owns is being prepared. His possessions, his inheritance, his legal authority. Everything is being aligned to carry your name. The reason? Because you still don't know who he really is to you. He has lived knowing the truth. There is a family bond, a blood connection that was never made public. Now the heavens are shifting their decision. What was hidden must come to light. Every word you hear has a purpose. It's to keep you from leaving. It's to keep you from missing this moment. If you don't listen to this all the way through, your time will be wasted. And this opportunity won't come again. And understand something important. This isn't just about money. It's not just about stored assets. This has to do with heritage, with legacy, with recognition, with your rightful place. One day you'll understand that the name you carry has weight, that name opens access to something you've never touched, but that has always belonged to you. Nothing you experienced was useless. Nothing you suffered was random. Everything was leading you to this point. He's not signing out of pity. He's not doing it by mistake. It's not a coincidence. He does it because heaven showed him the truth. It showed him who you are. You are not just another name. You are the right name. You are the one who should bear this authority. As you listen to this, everything is falling into place. The document, the signature, the final decision. But this only happens if you pay attention. If you don't dismiss this message. If you don't take it as unimportant. Listen carefully. Breathe and stay here. It's a definite point. Everything will be decided that day. Either this opens up for you, or it closes permanently and passes into the hands of others. That's why I ask you not to move. Stay. Listen until the end. Because when you finish, you'll understand something you couldn't see before. And your inner self will recognize what it's always been waiting for. He saw your image. He knew your story. He recognized a connection that others cannot see. And he made a clear decision. This authority belongs to you. Nobody around you knows. People close to you may doubt it. They may think it's not real. But he doesn't act on opinion. He acts on conviction. He acts on a truth that was revealed to him. Listen carefully. This message did not appear on your screen by mistake. It's no coincidence that you're hearing this now. You could have walked right past it. You could have ignored it. But it didn't happen. Something stopped you. And here you are. And now you know the truth. A wealthy man is preparing to exert his influence over you. And the reason is simple. You don't yet know who he is to you. Come closer and listen carefully. What follows has a set time limit. This man didn't come to you by chance. For years, he has silently observed. He has waited for the right moment for the truth to come to light. That moment is very near. Right now, as she decides, your name is on her mind. Not with doubt, not with fear, with certainty. He knows this decision isn't recent. He knows it was made long ago. Don't take this lightly. The decisions he makes affect entire structures. They affect businesses, properties, and real authority. And your name is already being mentioned in those spaces. Not as a guest, as the person in charge. He's not giving up something small. He's giving up control. He's giving up legal power. He's giving up the voice that directs everything he owns. And yet, you don't know their true identity. You don't yet know the bond that unites you. A family bond. A true bond that is changing now. What was hidden is beginning to be revealed. And for the first time, you are being called to know the truth. Stay here. Don't leave yet. Every word is important. If you leave now, you won't understand everything that's already been prepared for you. He didn't choose you by chance. He chose you because he received clear confirmation. He heard your name and understood what it meant. She understood that you weren't just another person on her path. She understood that you are part of her story. Pay attention to what you're feeling right now. It's not confusion. It's not your imagination. There's something inside you that recognizes this. Something that responds. Something that confirms. There are memories you can't explain. Thoughts that keep coming back. Feelings you can't ignore. That's not a coincidence. It's internal confirmation. This man is not attached to you as a stranger. He is attached to you as family. It's someone who remained hidden. Someone whose existence you may have doubted, but who always knew who you were. Your name has been present for him all this time. Kept, protected, waiting for this moment. As it draws near, time becomes critical. This is not something far off. It is happening now. The decision will be final, one way or another, if you stay alert, if you don't ignore this message. The signature will be in your favor. Authority, inheritance, possessions, everything will bear your name. But if you choose to ignore it, if you dismiss this, he's already made his decision clear. Everything will be donated. And after that, there will be no access. There will be no turning back. Listen carefully. Their wealth isn't just money. It's land. It's property. It's decisions that affect many. He is a true authority. And all of that has been held back, waiting for this moment. He has waited. He has thought. He has observed. I want to know if you wake up before time ran out. The fact that you're here now means something. This was for you. You needed to hear this. This message didn't appear randomly. It wasn't sent to just anyone. It was meant specifically for you. It's a clear warning. Don't look the other way. Don't ignore it. Your name is being considered with authority. He saw others. Many could have taken this place, but none of them had the right connection. None of them fulfilled what was required. Nobody else had what you have. That was clear from the beginning, despite the opinions around him, despite the pressure from those around him. He made a firm decision. It has to be with you. There's no other option. The decision has been made. All that remains is time. And time is short. He's waiting for a sign. And this moment counts as one. The fact that you're reading this now matters. It's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. Stay alert. This isn't over yet. What you've heard so far is just the beginning. There's still more to be revealed. Don't leave now. Don't cut this moment short. The whole truth will be revealed in the next part. You'll know who he really is to you. When you hear it, your reaction will be real. There may be emotion. There may be impact. But there will also be clarity. You'll understand that this was never just about money. It was never just about authority. It always had to do with you, with your identity, with a real connection. You've come this far for a reason. That in itself is aligning something within you. The man I've been talking about is not a stranger. He doesn't act randomly. He's not choosing names without reason. It is directly connected to you, even if you didn't know it. This connection has existed for years. It has been present without being revealed. Now that is changing. When he first spoke your name in private, he understood something. It wasn't confusion. It was certainty. He reviewed the documents, the power of attorney, the assets, the pending signatures. And she knew that all of that had to bear your name. But he also knew something else. He knew that you were unaware of the truth. You didn't know there was a family connection. You didn't know that their story and yours were connected. That's why he waited. He kept the information to himself. He didn't speak prematurely. It wasn't money that motivated him. It wasn't authority. That doesn't impress him. What shocked him was discovering that you're part of his family, that a line he thought was closed is still alive in you. Now he understands something clearly. Everything he built feels incomplete without your name. Every property, every business, every major decision. Nothing is complete while you're still out. Now he's coming closer. He's made his decision. He won't go on without you. Stay here. Don't leave now. If you step out at this point, you'll lose clarity. What's being revealed is taking shape. This man is not far from you. He is closer than you imagine. There were times when you felt alone, times when you thought no one saw your effort, that no one heard your prayers. That wasn't true. Every request was taken into account. Nothing went unnoticed. The answer already exists. It has a name. It has a face. He's a man who's keeping something that belongs to you, and he's ready to hand it over. For a long time you felt that something was missing, that your life wasn't complete. That progress always stopped short of reaching its destination. You experienced scarcity. You experienced pressure. You experienced unanswered questions. It wasn't rejection. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. If this had happened earlier, you wouldn't have been ready. If the authorities had arrived earlier, the burden would have been too much. But not now. Now you're ready. You have been shaped by your experiences. You have learned to take responsibility. You have learned to stand firm. Now you are ready to bear his name, ready to assume his authority, ready to receive an inheritance that others could not handle. The moment is now. It's not just a date. It marks a clear separation. On one side is the life you know, with questions, with limits, with waiting. On the other side is the life that was always meant for you, with provision, with influence, with recognition. What opens that door is a signature, a decision he's ready to make in your favor. Pay attention to what you feel now. It's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. Don't ignore it. He thought about giving it all away. He thought about donating it. He thought about closing that line forever, but he couldn't do it. Something inside him wouldn't let him move forward. The decision was clear. It must reach the right person. And that person is you. It wasn't a random choice. It wasn't weakness. It was a firm decision. And with that decision, your name will be honored. Your situation will change. Your future will take a different direction. Don't take this lightly. When you hear who he really is to you, the impact will be real. Many things you didn't understand will begin to make sense. Even the loneliness you carried. That wasn't abandonment. It was preparation. That's why I'm asking you for something simple. Stay. Don't get distracted. Don't go out now. What comes next is key. The next part will clearly explain who he is to you. And when you know, there will be no more doubts. Your life will never be the same again. You've come this far with me, and now we're close to the revelation. The man we've been talking about isn't a distant figure in your story. He's a missing piece, the part you didn't know. This information wasn't shown before for a reason. It wasn't the right time. For a long time, you thought your life was ordinary, that you had to face everything alone, that no one saw your effort. But it wasn't like that. In silence, this man has kept your name in mind. He has cherished it. He has protected it. Now, he can no longer hide it. Stop for a moment and pay attention to what you feel. It's not by chance. It's recognition. Deep down, you always knew that something wasn't complete, that there was a part of your story you didn't know. The difficult nights, the unanswered questions, the feeling of emptiness. None of that was in vain. Everything was leading up to this moment. It is the point at which the hidden becomes visible. It is the moment when your name will be recognized. That day has the power to change your position, to put an end to the silence that has accompanied you for years. This man is making a real decision. It's not symbolic. It's not emotional. He is facing documents. He is facing authority. He is facing a responsibility he doesn't want to hand over to just anyone. People around her tell her to donate everything, to close the chapter, to erase her legacy, but he refuses. He will not relinquish anything until the right person takes his place, the person who shares his blood, the person who was chosen for this. And when he says that your name is mentioned, clearly, undoubtedly, listen carefully. This has nothing to do with ambition. It has nothing to do with possessions. It has nothing to do with material wealth. It has to do with recognition, with being identified, with occupying the right place. For a long time you were not seen. You were not named. You were not recognized. That is changing. This man has money, yes, but that's not the main point. The most important thing is the real bond that exists, a family bond, a blood relationship that wasn't revealed before. Your inner self responds to this because it's true. That's why you feel noticed. That's why you don't leave. This man isn't just someone with resources. He's family. He's directly connected to you. She has lived knowing this. She has kept the information. She has protected what belongs to you. That's opening up now. The authorities are preparing. Your name is being considered. Everything you experience so far is starting to make sense. The doubts, the limitations, the moments of lack, none of that was final. Everything was waiting for this revelation. The doors that were closed will begin to open, not by luck, not by coincidence. They will open because the correct authority is being restored. He's ready to sign. His estate is ready to change hands. And your situation is ready to move forward. But listen carefully. This cannot be postponed. Time is limited. The moment is delicate. Don't get distracted now. It's no coincidence that you're still here. It's no coincidence that you haven't passed by. That's why you got this far. That's why you listened to everything. That's why your attention stayed. You were chosen to know it first, to be prepared, to understand what others don't see. Very soon, when the documents are signed and everything comes to light, you will remember this moment, and you'll say you knew it, that you felt it, that something inside you confirmed it. Your story is changing. The silence is over. The truth is beginning to emerge. But there's still more. The full revelation is yet to come. When that happens, you'll understand why he waited so many years, why he didn't speak up sooner, why this moment was necessary. Stay close. Don't leave now. In the next part, this man's identity will be revealed more clearly, and the final details of what belongs to you will be directly explained. You've come this far for a reason. That alone shows you're connected to this moment. The man we're talking about is no longer someone distant to you. He's not a stranger. Its name is linked to your origins. It has been connected to you from the beginning, even if you didn't know it. For a long time, this truth remained hidden, not because it didn't exist, but because the time wasn't right. That moment is now. Stop for a second and pay attention. Your life was never insignificant. It was never ignored. It was never left out. Perhaps the world made you believe that, but it wasn't the truth. There was a plan from the beginning, and that plan included this man. He has taken what belongs to you, not by mistake, not for convenience. He has kept it, waiting for the right time, right now. He's making a serious decision on his own. He has real documents in front of him, decisions that aren't taken lightly. He's about to sign, and what he feels is not light, because he understands something clearly. This isn't just about resources. It's about legacy. It's about continuity. It's about who it truly belongs to. He clearly states that he cannot move forward without resolving this. He knows he cannot close this chapter without acknowledging the right person. And now he's ready to write your name, not with hesitation, with responsibility. Everything that made you feel inadequate loses its power at this point. Everything you carried in silence begins to find its answer. This is not a favor. It's not a coincidence. It's not an unexpected gift. It's a right. You didn't know their identity for a reason. It was protection. It wasn't pointless concealment. Now that you are ready, the truth begins to reveal itself. Stay here. Don't move. This moment is rare. If ignored, it won't return the same. Your position is changing. You are being considered for positions where you weren't previously taken into account, where your name hadn't even been mentioned. That happens when the right time arrives. There is no opposition that can stop it. There is no opinion that can nullify it. There is no delay that can cancel it. Your inner self already knows. That's why you're still here. That's why you didn't leave. There's a reason these words carry weight for you. It's not pressure. It's recognition. Your name is about to be written where it has never been before. And he understands this clearly. This man is not just someone with resources. This man is related to you like family. There's a blood tie. It's not symbolic. It's real. When you know their full identity, you will understand. There will be impact. There will be emotion. But there will also be clarity. Then you'll know why there were closed doors, why the struggles were intense, why the times dragged on. None of it was without purpose. Everything was waiting for this moment. The story isn't over yet. Nothing is settled yet. The final decision hasn't been made. That's why I'm asking you to stay here. Don't leave now. In the next part, the information will become even clearer. The truth will continue to unfold. What you've been waiting to know will be revealed. You will understand who he truly is to you and why your life is intertwined with his. Don't move. Don't get distracted. You're at a crucial point. What comes next will define everything. Pay attention. The revelation is being adjusted. The information is being organized. This man is no longer just a distant idea. He is no longer a vague figure. Their identity begins to take shape. And what comes next is crucial. His presence is drawing near. The truth he kept hidden is coming out. For years he carried the silence. He watched from afar. He waited. He protected what belongs to you. While you didn't know it, he held that responsibility. He could have given everything to others. He could have erased his name from the family line. He didn't. Something inside him resisted. A constant confirmation. A clear message. This belongs to you. Night after night, she thought about it. It wasn't a decision taken lightly. It wasn't impulsive. Now, he is making this decision alone, surrounded by his family's history, aware that the legacy cannot be erased, but rather passed on to the rightful owner. The documents lie before him, the power of attorney, still unused, the signature pending. Your name comes back to her mind. She says it softly, respectfully, with certainty. This is the moment you've been waiting for. That's why you're still here. That's why you didn't leave. And listen to this clearly. Money isn't the main thing. It never was. The most important thing is recognition. Recognizing who you are. Recognizing the real bond that exists. Recognizing a family truth that remained hidden for years. That's what's now coming to light. You are not a stranger. You are not forgotten. You are the right person for an inheritance that has been hidden for a long time. Think about the times you asked yourself why your path was difficult, why you felt empty, why it seemed like nothing was moving forward. Now you have a clear answer. Everything was preparation. Nothing was rejection. Nothing was a waste of time. Prayers that didn't receive an immediate answer weren't denied. They were deliberately held back. The doors that didn't open weren't punishment. They were protection. You were kept out until you were ready. Now that time is over. That day the decision is finalized. It is not left open. Legal authority, inheritance, responsibility. Either they are transferred to your name, or they are given to others and disappear from your reach. That's why you're here now. That's why you didn't leave. That's why you kept listening. This is not by chance. You are being prepared to know the whole truth. Listen carefully. He has already made a decision. Your name has already been chosen. What has weighed heavily on him is the silence, because he knows that when the truth comes out, everything will change. When you know who someone truly means to you, your life will never be the same. You will no longer walk around feeling ignored. You will no longer occupy a secondary role. You will walk like someone recognized, like someone restored. like someone who has taken their place. Pay attention to what you're feeling right now. It's not a coincidence. It's not your imagination. That inner feeling is confirmation. It's clarity. It's an answer. This is not a coincidence. This is a concrete revelation. This isn't just about material inheritance. It's not just about resources. It's about identity, about knowing who you are, about understanding who he is to you, about understanding why you came here. The truth is about to be fully revealed. It won't be long now. Don't move now. Don't go away. In the next part, her identity will be clearly expressed. When you hear it, many things will make sense. You will understand why you experienced what you experienced, why there were delays, why there were unanswered questions. Everything was leading up to this point. If this message resonated with you, don't leave without activating your subscription. The angels want to continue guiding you. Here, you'll always hear what you need at the right time. Stay close. You're not alone. This is your space. So don't just leave. Stand up, live. Reclaim what has always been yours. Los Angeles is with you, and your soul is finally awake.